And welcome back to Pentalic Art. Today I have an unboxing that I'll be doing. I wasn't sure what this was, and then I looked on the description. You know, that's a problem when you want to have a surprise on a package that you receive. Never look at the tags because they have to put a description on the outside now, and it ruins the surprise, you know. But anyway, now I know what this is and that it is art supplies, so I'm going to open it on camera. I know you guys like to see these, so let's just go ahead and jump in and get started. Just gonna take this tape off here real quick. There we go. And we'll go ahead and see what's inside, shall we? I've been saving all this brown packaging, which is really working out well for packing up my house to move. Okay, so let's just jump right in here. First thing I have is a new size of Pentalic Aqua Journal, which is the 5.5 by 5.5, which I've been wanting to try for quite a while, and I'm glad I got this size. I'd asked for a couple of aqua journals in the 5 by 8 size, but they were filling so many orders for stores and stuff, I guess, that I had to wait on that, but they were able to send me one of that size. And then I also was trying one of their other sizes, which is the 7 by 10. I believe they came out with these sizes last year, but I may be wrong on that. I'd have to find out for sure. I've been using their 5 by 8. They also made a change to their labeling on the outside. The aqua journals now have an anchor with this new little logo. Well, it's got their Pentalic logo that is unchanged in the center here. But then underneath it, they have Aqua Journal. Their older ones just had this vellum wrapper on the outside, and that's what it looked like. I actually kind of prefer the old one. I think it looks dressier or something. It says that this is European milled heavyweight paper. This is 140 pound, 300 GSM paper. So I got it in 7 by 10, 5 by 5, and also their regulation 8 by 5, which is normal sketchbook size. And those are the 3 aqua journals I got. Then I also got another nature sketch, and this one I got in the 9 by 6 size. This paper is like a heavyweight mixed media paper. It is, I believe, it's 130 pound, 212 GSM, and it is 25% cotton paper. Well, one thing I found is that in their newer nature sketch, they're not printing the information on the inside cover like they used to. I wish they still did that. But they have this on their old books. This picture and information comes on the inside of the book. And so a portion of whatever you buy in the nature sketchbook will go to the American Wildlife Foundation, which is great for conservation of wildlife in the U.S. And I'm really proud to be able to be an ambassador for Pentalic because they do so much for the environment. They use sustainably resourced materials, so they give back that way, and then they also give a portion of their proceeds to the American Wildlife Foundation, which is also awesome. Then the last item that I received is another Traveler's Pocket Journal. Now, you've seen my Midnight Sketch Journal in the past, which is a black one with black paper inside, and it's awesome because it's great to use with colored pencil, with jelly roll pens, the gel pens, and you can use it with pastels, charcoal, like white charcoal, that kind of thing. So they're great for that. Now this one is different. This is an actual journal with the dot grid on it. And the nice thing about this paper is that it is so heavyweight. You can hear how heavyweight it is. It's very thick. It's 74-pound paper, and this has the 5.5 millimeter dot grid on it. It also has the collector pocket in the back, and these pockets are nicely done. They have an accordion pleat on them, so they don't tear very easily. The edge of the pocket is not just glued on, it's folded underneath and then glued down. So it's reinforced. And there's also a ribbon that comes with it to hold the spot in your book. And it has the elastic that holds the book shut as well. All of this is very nice, but the cover on these books is so soft. It's almost indescribable. I don't know if I can show it to you, if I could pick up the grain on this. It feels like leather, but it's softer than leather. You can actually see where the band, the elastic band, which isn't tight, has kind of left an indentation on this book because this cover is so buttery soft. It's really nice. This book has 160 pages. They're acid-free. They're slightly toothy, but not much at all. And like I said, they're 74-pound, 120 GSM. It's bright white sketch paper. And like I said, I wanted to get a dot grid one this time. So that's what I decided to get. They come in multiple colors. You can check their website to see what colors they come in. The different styles may have different colors offered. Like this one, I believe, had 5 colors offered, but their blank sketchbooks had maybe 7 colors offered. I'm just taking that number from the top of my head, but there are different colors offered for each line of these Traveler's Pocket Journals. So that's what I got this month, was these 5 items. This is for my month of November. I actually order these in the middle to end of the month, and it takes a couple weeks for them to arrive. So, and for those of you who are new to my channel, I am an ambassador for the Pentalic Art Company. They sell art supplies, not only books and papers and things like that. They sell sketchbooks, they sell journals, they sell watercolor paper, drawing paper, all sorts of different things. You can go to Pentalic, I think, is it PentalicArt.com, or maybe it's Pentalic.com. We'll put it down below. They offer pens and pencil sets and charcoal sets and some small pastel sets. There's all sorts of stuff that they offer on their website, so go check them out. Like I said, I became an ambassador with them. I actually was an ambassador with them a couple years ago. Then I had to close my channel for the 11 months that it was closed, and came back, and I signed a new contract with them to be their brand ambassador again. And I wouldn't do that with just anybody. I have to really like the product before I will become an ambassador for that, because to me, my name is important. And I feel like my followers, even though I may not have 1 million subscribers here on YouTube, it's important to me that I give you good information and that I'm not just taking free products for the heck of taking free products. Plus the fact is, if I'm receiving free products and I don't like the products, I'm not going to use them, right? So, but with Pentalic, I absolutely love their products. And when it comes to their sketch, to the watercolor journals, I use these almost exclusively. I have used other brands before, but I always end up coming back to these. I love the feel of them. I like the paper. It's not too toothy. I can use their watercolor paper and still use fountain pens and stuff like that because the paper is not too toothy. And the front and back of the paper are the same, so I don't have to worry about that with the paper being different from one side to the other. It's just very nice paper all the way around. There might be a very, very, very slight difference on every 4th or 5th piece in here, but it's so slight that I'm not even sure of what I'm seeing, if I'm being correct or not. So to me, they're pretty much the same on both sides. I have not really noticed a difference. And the covers are nice hard covers with sewn-in bindings, 6 signatures per binding. I mean, they're great books all the way around. And that's what I used for Inktober. My Inktober, congratulations to everyone with Inktober. Those of you who have completed Inktober, congratulations for making it all 31 days. I made it all 31 days again this year. This year was my 3rd time around. And my first year I made it 22 days and then I bottomed out. Last year I was determined to make it all 31 days, and that's when I started my Instagram thing where we all post together and show each other our sketches, and that has been nice. A lot of people have picked up other followers and have started following other people and have started friendships with other people, and that's been really nice to see happen. But it also helps us to be accountable and stay on track a little bit. At least it does for me. Last year I made it all 31 days, and this year I made it all 31 days. So this was my 3rd year of doing it, and next year I will do it again. But I tell you what, thank God this was the last day, because I have to say that I did not push myself on Inktober. I feel like I did the bare minimum to get through, and I apologize for that. I've just been stressed out, busy, not feeling well. I mean, there's been a lot of different reasons, but next year I'm going to try to push it to the limit and really crack down. I tried to do well in the beginning, and then I just kind of was getting through it, you know. And then over the weekend I had 2 weddings to attend, and one on Friday, one on Sunday, and did not have any time on that Saturday in between because I had a horrible migraine and wasn't feeling well. Was trying to recoup from the wedding the night before with my pain, and so I just did not get anything done. And then Monday I had to do 4 Inktober sketches, and oh, I was so glad to be done with those. And then there were 2 days left, so I'm glad to be done with it. Being a painter and not an ink sketcher by trade or by choice, it pushes me. And it does help my sketching to improve, but when I'm not pushing myself to improve, then that's not a good thing. Next year I hope to do better with that, so you guys can keep me accountable for that. But anyway, that's all I had for you guys today, and I will talk to you all soon. So remember, be courageous, paint with wild abandon, and most of all, be kind to each other.